Guys, I just thought about this. Today's or tonight, this evening, is our last evening with Zen. Who's Zen? This card. Zendaya Ashe. That's her name. Wow. So I'm going on a last car drive with her because tomorrow we trade her in for the new car. The new car doesn't have a name. I don't even know if the new car is a boy or girl. I don't know the new car. And it just feels so bittersweet. Like, this car has been my baby, y'all. I was so excited when I got her. First of all, I dreamt her up first. Like, getting a Tesla was my dream. Back when I first started seeing them and hearing about them, I swear it was before 2012. Well, it was probably like 2012 when it first came out. It was my dream. Oh my gosh, I used to go visit the cars, take pictures in the cars, have photo shoots, just really dreaming and manifesting and feeling all the things. So when I finally got her, I was so happy, so excited. There was just no doubt, no fear, no worry, no nothing. It's very different from the experience I'm having now. Where I go to pick my car up, I don't even feel anything. I don't feel excited. I don't feel like I want to dress up. I don't feel like I want to do any of the things I did when I got this car. We're just driving. I don't even know where we're at. I was like, what's down here? Let's just drive. So that's what we're doing right now. But I just feel like Zen, this car has been such a good car to me. It really has. And I was like, the only problem is it's getting older. And the one thing they don't tell you, nobody would tell you because nobody knows about aging electric cars, is you just don't know the cost. Everybody talks about a battery. They say a battery can be $15,000 to replace, right? But what about all the other things? Because I haven't had battery issues, but I had other issues that came up to $15,000 when you look at it, when you think about it. So it just became a risk that I just could not afford to take anymore. Not just because of the financial burden, but also because of for safety reasons. You know, when they told me when the last thing happened, when the wheel came off, that had I been driving at high rate, at high speed, or even a normal speed, not even high, but a normal speed, 50 miles per hour and up, that I could have flipped over. That's scary to me. So that's why I was like, you know what? I need to count my blessings while I'm ahead and go ahead and use this asset as the asset that it is and help me get into my next vehicle. Just kind of ironic, being that I'm not going to buy a vehicle. I'm renting a vehicle, leasing it, right? But that's what I'm choosing to do because, as you can see, when I purchase something, I want to purchase something that I love, that I'm inspired by. Until then, I'm going to rent the next best thing. Okay? I'm going to rent the next best thing because I can afford to. I had to really look at my numbers, look at my things, and just really say, you know what, this is a risk I can, or not even a risk, this is something I can afford to do. Because would it be something that I would advise people to do, lease a vehicle? No, but it depends on your circumstances, everybody's individual circumstances. My mission in this life is not to just stack money just because. I'm not doing that. I feel like that's another form of being on a hamster wheel, another form of being in the rat race, where you feel like everything is this competition because it's never enough. You never have enough money. You never have enough time. You never have enough. Well, I decided I have enough. I have enough. And so with my excess, I get to do some other things. Some things that to some people may not look like the most responsible way of going about life. Some things that for some people may not look like the best financial way of going about life. But for me, I'm over that. That is not my mission anymore. I saved the money. I did the things. I paid off the things. And so I can afford to take a small portion, a small percentage of my income and use it to rent a car, to lease a vehicle. So when I get back home after this drive, I need to clean out. This is my baby. I need to clean out Zen. I need to take all the things out. I also need to go and make sure I can find the other key fob. Where are you, other key fob? And turn those in. So yeah. As far as we know, we'll be leasing another vehicle. The only way we won't be leasing is if I get there and they come up with some different numbers than what I signed up for. That's the only way. But other than that, it's on and it is popping. Leasing a vehicle. Jay is buying his car. And I think that's the other thing. The fact that, I think I said this earlier today, the fact that it's 2 cars at once. It's like, good Lordness, you know? I think an ideal situation would be one person to be 2 years into their car journey, like 2 years into their car journey, and then the next person, if that's what it takes as far as having a journey. I don't know. When I bought Zen, it took me 4 months. In 4 months, she was paid off, free and clear. When I thought about buying this next car, because at first I was going to buy a car, I really didn't want to part with the money to put on the car. And then I really didn't want to actually, when I look at the big picture, $90,000 car, I didn't want to spend $90,000 on a car. But then you're like, well, then why are you looking at $90,000 cars? I don't know, because it's the car I wanted and that I liked. That, and it just so happened to cost $90,000. And then I'm like, why can't I be one of those people who can just get a $90,000 car and think nothing of it because you're just that abundant? You know, there's people driving Lambos, and I'm not saying that everybody who's driving it can afford it, or, you know, but where am I? This is absolutely gorgeous. There's some horses. This is gorgeous. Where am I? I am on like some country roads. Take me home. Wow. But yeah, so that's the part that goes back and forth. The part where you want to be financially responsible, financially reasonable. But then there's that other part that's like, but listen, if God put these things on this planet for us to enjoy, why can't I partake? Who do I have to be to partake? Okay? So today is, but tomorrow, it should be the next best thing, the next fun thing. My next goal is to say I can get a car that costs $150,000 plus because it feels like nothing. It should feel like $30,000 to me. It should feel like $30,000. $150,000 car. That's where I want to go next with this. That's where I want to go next. Period. I want to be just that abundant where dropping $150 on a car feels like nothing because I have that much abundance. I have that much excess. I have no idea where I am, y'all. But all I know is wherever I am and wherever I go, I am enjoying, and I will always enjoy the ride. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Zen. It's been a fun ride. It's been a fun ride.